Today we've got some new stuff to play with, so I'm going to do my very best to break it. And that also means I probably need to take things even further than ever before. And this is all going to happen once I find the right beginning, otherwise known as restarting 100 times to find something useful. This run might be good because right from the beginning I found a pickaxe and an axe plus a few other items. Enemies can just randomly spawn in the middle of the day now too. Not very often, but that's going to throw an extra wrinkle into things. But all that aside, there is a furnace right here, so I think I'm going to go with this run. So now it's just a matter of grinding up some wood. That way I can make not only a workbench, but also an anvil so I can smelt all of my stuff. Hopefully we'll make some cool new weapons with this today. Then I'm going to make a steel sword just so I can deal with the idiots tonight. And we're going to get our second free chest, which is orange juice, which is extra attack speed, which is good for both hitting idiots and resources. And since iron is so easy to get right now, I'm going to mine a bunch of it because I'm going to make iron armor for now because enemies hit really hard. In fact, I might actually be playing on easy right now because medium was a bit much for me. Gonna really quick throw my iron in here along with the coal and then move away because that's actually a strong one already. But this is okay. The stronger the enemies are and the more there are, the better. That way I can get hopefully some of those new rare drops to make new rare items. Then we're going to open one of these for movement speed, which is great. That way I can move around, collect resources faster. This gives me an extra jump, which is pretty useless right now. Next, I need to make a better axe, which means I didn't need one of those, made that by accident. I need wood so I can make bark. Then I forgot I already need birch wood, so we're gonna go in search of that. Luckily I found some very close near the orange juice. The more attack speed I can have, the happier I'm going to be, along with more damage. And I did notice there's a bunch of mithril over here, so I'm gonna mine all of that while I'm here. There's just too many things to be doing at once in this game. And before opening those, yay, I get to jump higher now. How very helpful. Maybe I'll just go straight to mithril gear because we're finding mithril anyway, and there's even a few fir trees over there I could use. One thing I really want to find right now is life stealing, but that might be hard to get. And I just remembered I can't cut down fir trees anyway because I still have a basic axe. This second night, I'm going to try and fight the enemies and the nodes at the same time because I'm trying to be efficient. So far, that reckless plan is actually kind of working. So now we take whatever iron we have, which is 21, and then we turn that all into mithril. So right now, we'll just make the iron boots and helmet to protect all the important things. Okay, while everything's smelting, I'm going to go do a few challenge pillars to get some upgrades that I badly need. Hopefully, I managed to get some life steal. That's not a bad one. Might also... Oh, this was kind of a bad one to find now because these guys definitely hit pretty hard right now. Maybe I can use the cow as a shield, and I should probably use the pickaxe because it does yellow damage for bigger hits. And they're deceptively fast at times. I actually need to heal there because I would have died. That's hopefully as hard as they're going to get for right now, and I unlocked the fletching table with that for some reason. So let's hope for some... Yeah, that's actually a very good one. Permanently increase max HP on kill. So everything I kill now gives me an extra 1 HP, and we're nice and early on in the game. Now I just need some lifesteal and I'll be feeling extra tanky. Plus we're going to get... That's new. Hunger drain slower. I actually really like that one too. Then we're going to sit by this blue chest and murder things until we have enough to open that blue chest. And that's going to give us a life steal, so things are looking really good right now. Then we're going to try and cut down this fir tree while murdering the enemies as well. So after one night of having that upgrade, we're up to 113 health. Plus those blue trees are new. I obviously can't mine them yet, but they're new. Plus, there's another hunger reduction bean. Since we've got a minute, let's see what we get out of here. This is a good one. These guys will die nice and easy. They gave me some orange juice, which is going to give me more attack speed, so we got plenty of that. We actually have pretty good damage output just based on attack speed. So once we get some better weapons again, we'll be even better. Then we're going to take a Viking helmet. The lower the HP, the more damage. Okay, then we're going to take our 44 mithril and turn it into better stuff, like a pickaxe and an axe, and probably also a sword. I'm not sure why they keep spawning here, but that's super annoying. Then again, that is just more drops in health for me. It's just annoying to have to deal with them. And I also need some flint to make my fletching table because I definitely want a bow and arrow because there's new bosses and I don't know how to deal with them, but I'm scared of them. So we're going to put the fletching table there. We're going to make a 4 bow there for now and make pretty much... Probably steel arrows for now. It's already the start of a new night, but look at my attack speed already. We find a few more of those. We're going to be attacking rapid fire. Maybe while I'm at it, I'm going to see if I can make a chest plate and some pants. Not quite, but at least we get a chest plate for now. Pants are overrated anyway. The start of day 4, so we're going to make some more arrows. That's good enough for now. Now it's time to go harvest some oak trees and mine some adamantite and also do all the challenge pillars I can find. Because it's only day 4, but I know things escalate very quickly. Hopefully we don't get any big chunks, but I'm not sure if they spawn from these anymore because they seem to have their own individual statues now. He's dead and we get more HP. That also gives me enough money to open this, so more damage while falling. Helpful, but not the most exciting. This is going to be a bit of a bad one right now. These guys are going to hit way hard for how much armor I have, so I'm going to have to take them very carefully. Or recklessly. I don't really know yet. We'll just keep hitting them until they die. How about that? And that power-up was not really worth it. So we're just going to dive straight into the next one. This will be much easier. And that gave me get juiced up when landing a critical hit. Not sure what that means, but I'll take more vampire teeth. And then we're going to mine more adamantite. Found some oak trees, so I'm going to spend the night mining these while also trying to defeat the enemies that are going to be a lot stronger now. But even as it is, I'm killing these in only a few hits and I swing very quickly. But we're already seeing these guys and it's only night 4, so we've got big things to come. We're going to try one of these again. We've got almost 200 health now, so we're definitely getting strong just from having that much health. And they're going to give us some more juicy things, so yeah, we're going to do things when we land a critical hit. And more of these. I hope I get lots of these to spawn. These are very quick and easy to kill. I also just picked up a Robin Hood hat that increases draw speed, arrow speed, and damage, so that's kind of interesting. Maybe we could make a good ranged build today. I should probably make a better bow and arrow. Look how quick I am though. The enemies just kind of can't stand up to that. Our little goblin friends are back. Again, not sure why they're spawning here as much as they are, but that's whatever. I'll let them be. But I'll also kill them because that's just lots of health every time I do. And I think we're probably not going to need any more mithril, so I'm going to make a bunch of arrows out of that, and I kind of already regret that decision, but it's too late now. Plus, here's another lifesteal. 1 hour until nighttime, so we're going to go ahead and summon some of the most annoying idiots ever. And they gave me a little bit of knockback, which is okay. I can definitely stun enemies, I think, so I'll take it. And then once that thing procs from a critical hit, I do crazy fast attacks. And I'm just going to summon these right in the middle of the night anyway, because enemies aren't really that strong right now. And they gave me more base damage. And now that that night is done, we've got 13 adamantite bars. And that's a little bit slow for me because I'm impatient, so I'm going to make a second one of those. We're going to put 69 wood in there, and then I'm going to take half of those out. That way we can just go double speed. Because I'm kind of curious to cut down this new tree, so the first thing I'm going to make is actually going to be an axe. Then I'm going to make the sword, just so we're able to survive. Then we're going to go cut down some of those new trees. Dark oak. They're just asking to be cut down anyway, and I'm sure they're going to be full of good stuff. So we unlocked dark oak, which obviously, that's all it really told me about it so far, but I'm pretty sure I can make it into something. And I'm feeling not rich enough to open that yet. But after defeating these morons, I sure will be. They're just rocks anyway, so they won't last very long at all. Plus, they're going to give me health regeneration. Can't believe I didn't have that one yet. But that's going to make me feel a lot better, and then I'm feeling lucky. Wow, more higher damage when falling. So let's put that to the test against these idiots. And got him. I think that actually did do quite a bit of damage. Maybe I should be doing this more. It's still faster, I think, just to hack away at them like this. And apparently it's already the night where we're going to fight the big chunk, so I'm going to see, yeah, I could probably just tank right on through them. Feeling pretty good about my odds again here tonight. But we're going to start to get into some of the more endgame stuff pretty soon, I hope, because if we can already take him down this easily, good things are coming. And apparently we got Berserk. I'm not sure why I got that. Might have been from Big Chunk. And I'm also going to open these because they're still quite cheap, so I might as well take advantage. Okay, now that we're all the way back, we're going to throw some meat on the fire. Take that, and then we got some adamantite to work with. So let's make our pickaxe, then we can mine resources much faster. Then we're going to make some adamantite pants, an adamantite chest plate, and then a helmet. And then we're feeling pretty armored overall. Still not really sure what this dark oak is for. I would assume a bow, but I might need something to combine it with. And until I pick up whatever it is it wants to combine with, I'm not going to have the option to make it, so we're just going to go harvest adamantite and oak for now. I just looked at this statue and GRONK. Do I want to fight GRONK? What's a GRONK? Yeah, let's fight GRONK. I'm feeling pretty strong. Buff GRONK. Buff GRONK seems to be not putting up much of a fight, so he might be broken. Oh, nope, he's doing something. Whoa, that's not good. Alright, he might be pretty strong, but I think he kind of froze for a minute, giving me the upper hand. Whatever the case, we're about to defeat a new boss. Yay! I think that was supposed to be harder. He just froze at the beginning, and that gave me lots of opportunity to hit him. You should never let me hit you. I also have all the adamantite in the universe right here, so we're going to be well stocked. These are new. We got wolves now. What did the wolves drop? Oh, I want to make stuff out of wolf parts. Come here, I need your parts. Can something drop me something new at least? I feel like I'm going to get really lucky with all the old drops and find none of the new ones. But at least I'm at the point where I can hit pretty much any of these challenge things and just go right on through whatever spawns. And I'm only using an adamantite sword. We're going to find a better one soon, or make one. So many enemies now, but thanks to all my armor and lifesteal and stuff, I can just go right on through them. Especially with the... Wait, is that... What is that? Oh, that's more of the fireball. I'm sure I can use that to craft something at some point. And once I figure out what that is, it's going to be glorious. Kind of forgot to harvest oak trees while I was out. Well, I was able to make my adamantite booties, so we're in good shape there. I guess I'll just go harvest oak trees for now, because we're basically just waiting for more things to spawn. Oh, here's what we can do. We can make arrows. I can make fire arrows using my dark oak and fireballs. Those are going to be super strong. And I also just made an oak bow. just because it's stronger than the other bow. So now we're going to do lots of damage from our bow and arrow. That wolf also just dropped Wolfskin. Not sure what I can make out of that, but presumably something. And I've got even more attack speed now. So we're going to test it out against these guys. I am basically fully geared at this point with the exception of the secret items that we can make. So I'm going to go around and just challenge all the mobs I can for upgrades. These electric guys also just dropped lightning balls. So I assume that means I can make lightning arrows also. And we finally found some more of these. And these can definitely potentially drop something we need. This also looks new. Deal more damage when moving faster. I like that one. That was also a yellow in color. So it's one of the rare upgrades for sure. I do like to move and attack at the same time. So this might work out very nicely. Got another big chunk to spawn in. This one's naturally occurring, and we're just going to go ahead and tear through him. Then hopefully he drops some chunkium for us. Yeah, he's not posing. What is that thing? That's new too. I'm excited for what this is. Ancient Core. And they seem to drop a power up every time they die now, so hopefully we get lots of those to spawn. Looks like it would be very useful in the next update. I don't want something for the next update, I want something for the now update. Oh, here we go, we're gonna get buff big chunks. These will drop some good stuff. But we're still not as overpowered as I would like to be, so I might have to be careful. I think it's okay. I think we're attacking so quick we can heal right on through any damage they're going to hit with us. One of them's dead. We got a vampire tooth, some more some chunkium, and all sorts of good stuff. All right, this is looking up. Apparently I killed 2/3 of what I need for this pillar. I'm not sure where the third monster is. I thought I killed everything, but I guess not. I suppose it'll turn up eventually. 1111 gold, by the way, which means more damage to resources. That's a big one. The next gold chest is going to give us same thing, more damage to resources. And there's my first adrenaline shot, so when I go below 30% health, I do extra everything. And I really love how one of these spawned way out here. I need to walk all the way out here just to touch it, and there's very few things of interest out this far. But I did get juice from that, get juiced up when landing a crit. I've got 6 of those now, and I'm pretty sure that's what gives me the super attack speed every once in a while. I just spawned in 3 buff big Gronks, so I'm not really sure how this is going to go because I really don't know much about these guys. I'm just going to keep jumping and attacking, and hopefully this works. They do a lot of damage. Luckily I can heal through a lot of damage. But this is also why I made the bow and arrow, so I can hit them from far if need be. Okay, one of them's down. They're dropping something. Okay, we're going to jump over that, and then we're just going to go straight on through him. I think we can just straight take him. He's definitely pretty strong, though. Look at what he dropped. What is all that? Those are definitely red items, so I'm going to... Sword hilt? Blade? I feel like I put those together. Unlocked Gronk's sword. Again, I broke the pillar. I think only 2 of them maybe spawned. But that's great. I'm going to head straight back to base and make a new sword or something. Then here's another one of these. Deal more damage when moving faster. So when I charge in and hit him, whoops, 86. Let's try that again. 219 on a crit. I guess I could try a fire arrow too. They're very expensive to make, but they've got to be good. How about you? That one-shotted him for 200 damage. And this guy just dropped another rare drop. Oh, those are going to stack. Finding lots of rare drops today. And here's another lifesteal, which I didn't really need, but I sure do want. Finally made it back, so as soon as I clear out the idiots, we're going to find out if I'm smart enough to figure out how to use those ingredients to make something. So we can make the Gronk sword because all you need is 10 dark oak wood and all the parts. So we're going to put that there for a second, then I'm going to throw those on the ground. Then I'm going to hit something with this sword for 42 damage, and I'm going to use the Gronk sword for 179, so that's much stronger. To the point where that feels almost unfair. And I was doing too much damage before. How much damage do you do against cows? And chop. 219. How about you? But I've still got some new ingredients I haven't figured out what to make with yet. We can make some lightning arrows though, so we'll do that also. I'm sure once we get that chunkium ore all done, we'll be able to make some new things. Now we just wait and kill things again. Well, I feel like the knights are going to be even easier to get through now because this sword does ridiculous damage. This will be a good test though. We got buff big chunks and we just walked right on through them. We got some more chunkium, but especially this thing, that was 2 regular hits and it did that much damage to him. Still not seeing anything new. I can start to make chunkium stuff out of my chunkium ores, but I'm gonna wait a little bit on that and collect up some of these bars just because I think once I collect enough it might give me the option to make new stuff. And while all that stuff is melting away, I'm going to run around and collect even more power-ups. My damage to trees right now, lots. I do often pride myself on being able to destroy the environment very quickly. And there's more lifesteal, so we're gonna get harder and harder and harder to kill. Hoping for something incredibly strong. Well, whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Robin Hood hats already. That was only the second one we've got. I really do like this sword though. Okay, let's try one of the other arrows. Let's try the lightning arrow against a lightning guy. Does that make sense? Not really. But it's doing 300 and something damage, so that's tons for a bow. Look, Gronk is back. Now we can have a Gronk fight. I'm stronger though. Sorry, Gronk. He wasn't even a buff one. This big chunk isn't even a buff one. We could probably kill him 2 hits. And we got another one of those core things. And more vampire teeth. Another big chunk right in the face. 3 or 4 hits. I'm not seeing a lot of these flying guys. And these are one of the ones I want. Because I'm pretty sure they've still got something that I can use. If they ever want to drop. This could be fun. I think we can summon 3 Gronks and 3 of the big boys. And why wouldn't we do both? Oh, is it only 1 of each? I thought it was going to be 3 of each. Well, even 1 of each is still going to be fun enough. So you're going to die, and then you're going to die. So they dropped a yellow hammer, a blue power-up, a green wood, which I'm pretty sure is just a dark oak. Pretty sure I just don't have enough room to pick it up, and then some chunkium, which I don't really want anymore. Is that a red power-up in the distance? A red item? Yeah, it's just another core, but I do want to pick that up. Just, you know, in case that is good for something. I wonder if I can defeat the dark oaks in 1 hit now. Well, I think I destroyed 1 of them, to be fair. Doesn't take a lot of effort. Here's another Gronk, but there's 3 cabins all side by side. That would be a cool place to spawn on a new file. Buff Gronk, good news. I'm going to murder you very quickly. These guys just dropped a bone. I don't think I've ever collected a bone. Ancient bone. Oh, unlocked ancient bow. Oh, we get a better bow now. That's great because I feel like I'm not doing enough damage currently. Give me the hammer. And there's another Robin Hood hat, so we're going to do extra bow damage. Plus more lifesteal. And since it's nighttime, we've got another big chunk to deal with. 1 hits, 2 hits, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 regular hits. Still seems like a lot more than it should be. At some point, I think the enemies might actually catch up to me. But for right now, I'm so far ahead, it's almost ridiculous. Now that we're back, we're going to take all of our chunkium and see if there's anything we can make out of it. While also attempting to make this ancient bow, all we need is 1 rope. And that's going to go there, and then we're going to shoot a cow with it to see how it works. 3 arrows at once if I saw that. And so far, I'm not seeing anything else new that I can build. We do have a few new ingredients on us, but so far, nothing's jumping out at me. Okay, how do these little guys? Okay, it one-shots the little creatures at least. These guys are a little bit stronger. What do you think? Yeah, that's a 1-shot. That's 500 damage. So here's a buff Gronk. He's going to take... Wow, that almost one-shotted him. 2 shots from his bow was all it took to take down a buff Gronk. And I think we just actually found a Gronk sword straight up. Didn't have to make it. We just found the entire thing. And here's a regular big chunk. 1 hit. 2 hit. 3 hits. 4 hits. Oh, this one is a buff big chunk. I think the sword still does more damage, but the bow obviously has a lot more range. And it might depend on what kind of enemy you're hitting. So let's try the buff big chunk. So 1 shot. Yeah, if it does critical damage, it takes off over 1/3 of his health. Yeah, that was 3 hits from a bow and arrow on a buff big chunk. That's absurdly strong. And I'm running out of things to fight. And even when I do find them, they die right away. Oh, here's a good one. We got 3 buff Gronks. Or maybe just 2? I think only 2 spawned in for some reason, but... You know what? 2's still fine. We could probably take 2 of them on pretty easily. Okay, 1's down, and now it's just you, big boy. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say we're doing more damage than we've ever done before, and we got another bone. We're collecting all these cool rare ingredients, but it's hard to know if there's anything left to do with them now. We're going to challenge Gronk again, the buff Gronk. We're going to hit him with some lightning arrows. Some more lightning arrows, and just for fun, we're going to hit him with some fire arrows. Just because we can. Those ones seem particularly hard hitting. I'm once again at that point where I'm having trouble finding things to fight. And I'm not really sure what I'm looking for at this point aside from rare ingredients. The few that I am finding, I don't really know what to make out of them anymore. Ow. That was mean. These arrows are fun, but it is very expensive to shoot those, to be fair. I wouldn't be able to fire very many times. Oh, we got Gronk's sword again. I wonder how many of Gronk's swords we can get. Can you guys just wait? Give me a timeout for a second. Ooh, there's a new ball. So we just keep water ball. We can make water arrows, which I'm pretty sure are going to be pretty much what they sound like. Arrows infused with the power of water. They probably do similar damage to this guy, which is lots because that was 760. So after that last little outing, we ended up with 3 separate Gronk swords plus the materials to make 1 more. Plus also the ability to make water arrows. So we'll make a few of those and fire them at this guy because he wants to break my stuff anyways. So here you go. Yep, the same as the others. I assume different elements just hit different things for different values. But let's see what water does to the big chunk. The buff big chunk. He's made of stone, so naturally water's obviously going to be very powerful for him. It's still pretty strong considering what he is. But again, these arrows are so expensive to make that I'm already out. So we'll finish him off with some fire arrows right in the chest. Well, I thought there might be a little bit more endgame content, but I think Gronk was the only new boss, and we've kind of already made him look easy. Plus we got his sword, plus the new bow. So I'm feeling pretty satisfied about this one. Everything is really, really easy.